Hello, my beautiful people. This is John from USA Monde, and welcome back to Sunday Talk episode number 33. As always, today I'm going to answer some of the questions you guys sent me on YouTube. I want to share my answer with some of you guys. And before I start today's video, as always, this is not illegal advice I'm providing here. I wish you guys a happy Sunday, and let's get started. The first question today is going to come from Mayowa Ogunsakin. Hello, Mond. I need your help. So yesterday when we paid the affiliate support fee on Computer Electronic Application Center site, it wrote processing. We check again few hours time just for confirmation, and it wrote pay now again. When we had already paid and saw processing. Had this happened to anyone? Is this normal? Should we be worried? Or should we pay again? I will appreciate your swift response. Well, there was a message I received like 2-3 weeks ago. This old message. This one and then I pick it up, and because that's a good question here. You know that when you receive your welcome letter from NVC National Visa Center to start the immigrant visa process, the first thing you will do is to pay the fees. You pay the affidavit support fees and also immigrant visa fees, right? So in this case, so when you log into the Computer Electronic Application Center, you will see that right beside affiliate support, you will see pay now, okay, or immigrant visa, it will say pay now. So when you click on pay now, then you can pay. You can provide your bank information and then pay, okay. So once you send everything, you provide your bank information, you submit it, it will say processing. Okay, now when NVC takes the money and everything is fine, and it will change to pay PAID, meaning that you already paid those that fee. Okay, but in this situation, they saw pay now, and they make the payment, it show processing, and then a few hours later it's showing pay now again. So sometimes they can be on computer problem, and or the website problem, and also it can be your bank, because sometimes some bank will take a longer before the process, or before they process the payment. So the transaction might take like sometimes 3-4 days, or it depends on the bank, and in some situation it will go up to a week. Okay, so when you see stuff like that, just wait a little bit, maybe 2 days, and see if NVC will take the money from your bank account before you pay it again. So if there was a mistake, maybe the payment didn't go through, then NVC won't be able to take the money from your account, and then from there you can pay again. Okay. So in this situation, I never, I never have anybody in this situation, like exact situation, but I have people who make a payment, but it took time. It's not like they check again and we show pay now, but like 2 days after that, they still they send me a message, ask me why it's not changing to paid, because they already paid. So there's nothing you can do. Like I said, just wait a little bit. If the money didn't go through, then you can make a payment on the second time. Okay. So let's go to another question here. This one is coming from Janet Musgan. Hi, a petition for my husband who's living in South Africa. I got the approval email for interview about 7 weeks ago. How long does it take to get the interview date? Okay, so sometimes when you guys ask me this question, it's kind of hard to give you exactly like a time frame, or you can get your interview, because first of all, I don't know if the petitioner is a U.S. citizen or a permanent resident, because that will determine how long it will take to get the interview letter. Okay, so that itself will, because I know if you petition for your husband, you gotta be there on CR1 visa, and I know that. But if you are a permanent resident, it will take longer to receive the interview letter. But if you're a U.S. citizen, it doesn't take that long. And also, it depends also if NVC asks for additional document or not, or if NVC approve everything. Okay, so I think in this one I got the approval email for NVC, so meaning that NVC already approved this. But if you are a US citizen, like I say, it might take if you are a US citizen, it might take like 2 to 4 months, like I always tell people, to wait. And after that, maybe it's 5 months. And also it depends on the US consulate where they intend immigrant your husband will go for an interview. This one is coming from Asiful Alam. It said, I have submitted my DS260 on December 2nd, but still not get any update for interview date or next step to process. Can you advise me what I have to do? There's nothing else you're gonna do. If you submit the DS60, I'm assuming you submit all the required documents as well, not just the DS60, because DS260 is it's just an immigrant visa form. Okay, so I'm assuming you submit all the rest of the document too. So once you submit the rest of the document, you just have to wait till NVC approves those document, and let you know that, send you a notification that they approve, and then from there they're gonna you're gonna wait until they send you the interview letter. Okay, so this situation, like I said, you have to wait first. Wait till they review everything, then they will let you know if they approve it or if there is a missing document. And from there, if there is a missing document, you have to provide those missing documents. They're gonna review it again, and then if it's approved, everything's approved, they will tell you that okay, they accept everything. And from there, you're gonna get your interview letter. I just answer the previous viewer. It will depend also if the petitioner is permanent resident or US citizen. All those will play a big role in when you're gonna get your interview letter. Let's go to another one. This one is coming from Christina Peralta. Christine Peralta asked this one. Hello, sir. So the joint sponsor does not need to show the bank statement? Thank you. If you are a joint sponsor, you know that when you file the affidavit of support form, you have to provide a supporting document. And most of those supporting documents are your W-2 form or IRS transcript, or tax return. Okay, but if you can also add your bank statement on top of that, because that will only help on your case. Okay, so but just the bank statement alone, I don't think just a bank statement alone will help a lot. You still have to provide the rest of the document to support your income. Okay. To answer, I'm sorry to answer. So you say, does joint sponsor does not need to show the bank statement? So it doesn't have to show the bank statement. Like I say, if that will help, yes, it's you can show it, but it's not a requirement. The bank statement is not a requirement. The main thing is your like I say, your IRS transcript or W-2 form on last 3 years on tax return and stuff like that. But if there is a bank statement, you add it to it, that will only help. That will help your case. So let's move to another one here. Okay, this one is coming from this guy is a CTG Club. It just say, which bus I should select for my parent, part 2. When you send me a question, like sometimes I get confused. I don't know exactly. Even though you send this message under a video that I made, it still is not clear. Let me know which form, so that way I can pull up the form, check it, and let you know. But if I don't know which form you're talking about, it's gonna be hard for me to answer your question. Okay, just when you send your question, be more specific. That way I know exactly what to do, or how to answer your question. Okay. So this one is coming from Donna Sharp. Good day, sir. I'm a 1 year green card holder and I'm only going to have tax paper for 2019. Can I start filing for my daughter and grandchildren? Thank you. Well, if you only have a 1 year tax return, even with 1 year tax return, you still can petition for your daughter. Okay. It doesn't have to be 3 years tax return because you only have 2019. That's all you have. So once you got those paper in hand, you can start the process, and that way you can file the paper now, the I-130 petition now, and then send it to USCIS, and then from there, once the case move to NVC, you can provide your income supporting document, which is going to be your tax return. Okay, yes, you can start the process now. This one is coming from Sarah Joy Sagun. We started filing the DS260 and we are having a hard time with the addresses history. Every time we click on next, it's always an error saying there is a great gap, a month or something. When you start filling up the DS260, you have to be careful when you provide information about your addresses, because I think you have to provide last 5 years or something like that. I don't have it on top of my head, but whatever it is, make sure there is no gap. Okay, so if you, let's say if it's last 5 years, so it's gonna be from 2015 to 2020. So make sure you provide address from whatever date from, maybe let's say it's January 2015 to maybe February 2016. And then the next one should be from that February 2016 to maybe March 2017, and then from March 2017. So you don't leave any gap, because if you leave a gap, you're still gonna have those errors. Okay, just be careful when you fill it up. You fill it out the form DS260. This one is coming from Imtia Mahmoud. Hi, my IV, which is on immigrant visa, excuse me, fee is in the process almost 10 days. Is it normal? I called, then they told me it's still on the time frame. So that's what I just talk about. When you make a payment, sometimes it depends on your bank account. The bank you're using, or it depends on the way they process the transaction. Okay, so just have to be aware till everything is clear. So check your bank account if the money is already the NVC already take the money, but you don't see paid on your, when you check the status of your payment. Just be patient a little bit. Okay. So this one, let me see here. This one is coming from Suki Singh. Hello, sir. Could you please tell me what affiliate support use for have an asset and less income that is required? Thank you. Well, guys, sometimes, and this one is this person is sending this message under a video I made showing you guys which affiliate support to choose to fill out or to file. And then he's asked me the same question, basically what I already talked about, in the video. Maybe I didn't mention like if you have asset, whatever, but he say you have asset and less income that's required. Okay, so when you file your affiliate support form, you know that there is a area on the form. There's a part of the form where you can provide your asset information. So those assets kind of like will help you petition for the intended immigrant. So if you have asset, provide those information. If you have a little cash, provide those information. If you have some income, provide those information. Then from there, you will see that you meet the income requirement to sponsor the intended immigrant. So watch the video first. Some of you guys don't even bother to watch the video. They just send a message, and but the message they're sending, I already answered those questions in the video, and that will be a problem because sometimes it takes time to reply to all those questions because I'm getting a lot of messages, and it takes time, to reply to all those questions, especially questions that I already talk, give answer in the video I made. That's one of the reasons why I'm making the video anyway. I will make the video so some of you guys can understand what's going on. But in case you watch the video but you still don't understand, yeah, it's okay to send a message. But like I said, some people just send a message after they read the maybe the title. They just send me a message regarding what I already covered in the video. So in this one, it's better to watch the video and see which affidavit of support to fill out. Okay, thank you. Let me see here. So this one is coming from a person called Omur Usta. Okay, Omur Usta sent this. My petition approved on September 30, 2019, and that this will be on the last question of the day anyway. So he said my petition approved on September 30, 2019. MVC told me that they didn't receive anything from USCIS. I'm really getting worried. Well, sometime USCIS will send you a notification that hey, your case is approved, and we'll send your case to NVC, National Visa Center, and you will call NVC, and NVC will be like, no, we didn't receive your case. I think what is going on here, maybe USCIS already sent those the case over to NVC, but since they didn't have a chance to key in all your petition information in the system yet, they won't be able to see any information. But like I said, sometimes you just give them time. I made a video, give them like 2 months to 3 months. If they didn't contact you, then you can call them and contact them, talk to them, and see what's going on, or even call USCIS and see if the case is still with them. Okay, that's how you do it. Because like I said, sometimes they might say they're probably busy. You are not the only person they send those notifications to. They probably send it to thousand or other people, or 100 other people. Then you're gonna give them time to send those documents over before NVC can key everything in, and then before you can receive a welcome letter. Okay, so like I said, that was the last question for today's video on whatever you do today, do it peacefully. And if you're getting ready to go to church, when you go to church, please pray for me. And one thing I want to know too, guys, if you think this is helpful, this video I'm making are helpful, let me know. Please let me know. Don't just watch the video. Let me know, yes, I'm learning something from this video, or I'm not learning anything. Just let me know, so I know what to do next time. Okay, thank you guys, and thanks for watching. I talk to you guys on next Sunday. Bye.
USA Monde.